Harry is assuring youths in the ruling All Progressives Congress of his readiness to support credible and committed youngsters contesting for elective positions during the party's national convention. At a meeting with the APC National Youth Lobby Group, Buhari said the party will ensure full participation of young people at all levels. He has also directed his Chief of Staff and the Secretary to the Government of the Federation to ensure that experienced young stars are appointed into federal boards that are yet to be constituted. He asked the youths to help the party achieve a successful convention and in subsequent elections in Ekiti and Osun states.
Your Excellency, the National, I would like to start my address today by extending my gratitude to all members of the youth wing of our great party. The All Progressive Congress, led by Barrister Ismail Ahmed, you are part and parcel of not only the party, but of this administration, our economy, and our country. I also want to congratulate you all for a very successful Progressive Youth Conference that held in June last year. From the report I received from the SGF, who represented me, it was certainly a very impressive event, both in its substance and purpose. Since the conference, I have followed your activities keenly, and I must say I am proud of your achievements.
At Nigeria's president there, Muhammadu Buhari on youth inclusiveness in governance. And to discuss youth participation in political parties and your role in the leadership of the country, we're now joined by Mohammed Etsu. He is a senior special assistant to the Niger State Governor on Rural Electrification and a member of the All Progressives Congress, angling to be the national chairman of the party. Am I right?
Yes.
Very warm welcome. So, what's been the deprivation of the Nigerian youth in this instance, that of governance and leadership?
Yes, thank you very much for having me. I think we first and foremost we want to commend the President, Muhammadu Buhari, for noticing that young people are excluded in scheme of things in this country, and take it upon himself after signing on Too Young to Run bill in 2018. He promised that we should allow him to finish his tenure so that he will hand over power to us. And the President is matching his words with actions. That's why he commended the lobby group and categorically coming clear that youth must be involved in this next coming convention. And that's why we need to see that the party stakeholders work with the director of Mr. President to make sure that the next coming convention, youth must take a space in the next political agenda. Yeah,
one new development for the forthcoming convention, 26th of this month, is the amendment of the party's constitution to get rid of board of trustees, or they never had a board of trustees, and to bring in a national advisory council. The youth inclusiveness, yes. You understand, it is not really being marshaled. You get a point. What positions are they going to be given the youth? Is it just going to be youth leader, just like you have the only position for women is usually women's leader and the rest, and you are angling to become the national chairman of the APC, maybe the youngest, if history so plays out that way?
Yes, if you look at it clearly, that it specifically spelled that 75% of the numbers of people in the party are young people, and we need to have a serious number of participants in moving the party beyond 2023. You
have the number, you don't have the galvanization.
Yes, that's why, because we are not mentored to take over leadership. But with what the President said in the recent visit of a lobby group, it's clear now that the President wants to match his word with action to make sure that all the stakeholders must give us not youth leader, not other position, but we must have a specific number of people in the National Working Committee of the party.
They have a sense, you know, a foreboding sense that Mr. President is going to hand over the political leadership of this country to a youth under 40?
It's already been there from immediately the president signed the Not Too Young to Run bill. He has promised that we should allow him to be really elected in 2019. After his election, he is sure that young people are going to take over from him. And with the yesterday's visitation of the lobby group, it's clear that he has called on the SDF.
That the compass points to that direction.
Yes.
Thank you so very much. Mohammed Saidu Etsu is an aspirant to the office of the APC National Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll go on another short break, and when we return, we'll be interrogating some of other political developments in the country. Stay with us.